I'm gonna give me a PC. I'm gonna get one just because.
Sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, "Hey, let's open the roof."
So I'm gonna get one of these built on mine.
Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Today it's the opener.
Wait, why is Tommy Townsend kicking the ball? It's supposed to be Harrison Butker kicking it. See, that's why I don't like when Madden not rechanges. Like, this don't make sense. When has the punter ever kicked the ball?
And no run back on this one.
He don't. It just Madden's retarded.
A man who missed all of 2021. This is J.K. Dobbins. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's got it down to the 28. These Chiefs to start 2022, where they were handed a very tough task by the schedule makers, not just in going on the road to face a Cardinal team that was 11-6 last year, but they're going to be the first team in NFL history to start a season with 8 consecutive games against teams that finished above 500 from the previous year.
I don't know how I didn't get to pick that one off.
Chargers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Bills, 49ers, Titans, and that doesn't even count that they play last year's Super Bowl teams, the Rams and Bengals, in the second half of the year. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins.
So I just missed the tackle.
And brought down, but not
That's
before
crazy.
they get it inside the 10.
I just missed the easy tackle.
11 more on that one and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you
he didn't set the thing right. That play lock.
It's a loss of a yard there.
What? I didn't pick no play.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Let's face it, everybody at the start
I ripped it.
has a mental image of how they expected to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well.
I won't be surprised if they review it, though.
And that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you
I don't know.
Foiled the whole plan there. Turned the ball over. And now here's...
I ain't gonna let you. I know for a fact that I pushed it to knock it out, but I didn't think it gave it to me on time.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room.
It still changed my thing after I just fixed it.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. Now a throw here to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Yeah, that nigga faking this game. That nigga breaks every tackle.
12 yards into Kansas City first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Yellow.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need...
Damn, Cleveland put up 60.
Pick up the first down.
Well, I'm going to just keep running so I can keep my space.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I caught the nigga who wasn't even in the play.
The right guard this
Fuck out of here, man.
There's so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Wait, how's the offensive line tired?
30 yards between those last 2 plays.
How best to describe that?
Bruh, nigga, I literally just... nigga, they just called a penalty. How can I go hold it 4 times in a row?
Something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On 1st down, Mahomes finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
What did I trip on, bro? What did I trip on?
Pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Good block.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Even keeping the back.
Didn't even block the nigga at all.
3rd down. They still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a
I
terrific
missed.
individual effort on defense.
They didn't get the power maxed out.
And that will
I missed. The power wasn't maxed. It went so slow when it got to the top. If it didn't go slow, I would have had it.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, those things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Murray. Able to get this one.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
Cardinals. Trey McBride. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cardinals post the first points in the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. here's Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Why did they? Oh my God, man. Niggas changed my lineup, and I know who I put where, and y'all didn't get me back. That doesn't make sense. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then now you can see the ball go through the post.
All right.
That last drive for them, got to pick themselves up from that one.
All right.
It certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. A good pickup there at 22.
I'm sorry for that shit.
No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They'll wind up
So I'm just not going to throw the ball.
And it's 2nd down.
That's nice, man.
That's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And
look at my running back. Look at this nigga.
On going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get a second one.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
But I'll jump the opposite direction and pick a pass off.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open
Come on, man.
first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect. And
Like, let my nigga jump the correct way.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I just want to know why he didn't jump, because he jumped to fix the ball off.
I thought he was trying to get...
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 77 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Dobbins running out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 more there and another first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some room to work. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
My dude is in man coverage, and he just left.
Good enough for the first down.
McBride was the standard in the 2022 draft for tight ends. The Mackey Award winner is the best tight end in college. He's the first one off the board when Arizona tabbed him as a future starter at the position. He'll get to learn from one of the best with the Cardinals, Zach Ertz. It appears he already is picking up that first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is taken in by McBride. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
This nigga don't block the wrong person. I literally had the whole opposite field once he blocks him. I found my problem, though. I'm going to fix that next week. I'm going to just keep doing it for now. I'm going to train this nigga up quickly. This is ridiculous.
Set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's try it. Fuck it. I think I can do it. Pick it up. If we pick it up, we got it.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Flag. What's the flag? Wow.
Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Dobbins trying the left side. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back.
All right, I'm back.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm ready to go.
All right. I'm gonna make one more sub and then I'm ready after it undoes this crap. It's gonna be a quick switch. Y'all let me just push something so I can get this over with. Yeah, it's gonna pick for us in 5 seconds.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be
let's make one more change. Obviously, this, for some reason, Madden just won't let the nigga block. So, we're gonna just do this for now. I might put Smith at tackle next. That might be my official move for that nigga. This don't even be looking like my playbook at times. It be putting me in the back of the playbook. Like, I don't know why.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good accurate throw.
And he coughed it up, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Murray off play action. He's got this downfield to McBride. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Play fake. Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. Touchdown! Trey McBride now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return is Cohen. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. This will be caught by Brown. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
He was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. That pass complete to Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play fake. Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes now to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield. Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
155 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On play action, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Murray. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
171 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That good for 19 and a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a give to Dobbins, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Murray now, 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they forced him to take it to 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Mahomes will throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, and field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Cards, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.